So if you look at the ecosystem, you can broadly place them into three buckets, right? So you've got the creation and the ingest part, then you have the entire workflow that is orchestrating that entire content lifecycle down to delivery and consumption. And most of the action is happening around that production process in the middle, where you are ingesting all of that content, you're trying to manage it, you're trying to create all of the integration with many, many different third-party solutions. I mean, the ecosystem is becoming very complex. Consumption patterns are not linear, but unfortunately, much of the production process still is. And the production process now needs to follow the consumption pattern where it provides it agility, flexibility to have a very comprehensive and easily interoperable ecosystem that you can work with all different types of systems, whether encoding, transcoding, DRM, nonlinear editing, serving video, what have you. All of that, if they can have a singular platform through which everything can be worked through, orchestrated through, and one of the reasons why we constantly keep talking about media asset management, and it becomes so critical from that perspective.
I mean, again, I'm one of those people that takes sound bites, and what you just said is fundamental to me, that the consumption process is not linear, yet most of the production process still is.
Absolutely.
If you think of that line on its own, that there's a whole bucket of challenges that come under that. And the demand and the need from consumers, because they're not going to wait around if you're going to get stuck in the linear world. They're going to go find it where they want it and where it's convenient for them.
Absolutely, and another soundbite for you. You need to have context-aware processes and process-aware content.
Hold on, I got to write this one down. I got to have context of what?
Context-aware processes
Okay.
and process-aware content.
And process-aware content. You make sense of that with Charlie, with me. I got to hear
Well, one
that
of the ways that I try and describe it is that the studios and the broadcasters are basically set up. I just found out today that Mickey Rooney passed away. God bless his soul. But these companies are set up to create Ruby slippers, basically. High value content that is evergreen and that can be sold over and over again. And so the whole production line to create a high value asset is, expensive. But we're moving into a world where people are buying not Ruby slippers, but bubble gum, something they chew, consume, and then basically spit out and don't need anymore. So how do you go in your production process from building Ruby slippers and selling those to producing bubble gum to distribute to as many possible people as you can, and giving it in the multiple different flavors that they might want it?